So, shall we continue with Dragon Age Inquisition?
Our agents have encountered more followers of Corypheus, the so-called Venatori. Their leader, Calpurnia, has them searching elven ruins. For what, I do not know. I propose we stop the Venatori before they find what they seek.
Yeah, who is this Calpurnia anyway?
Do you know anything about Calpurnia?
Only that Calpurnia is a name from ancient Tevinter legend. An unusual one. She was a priestess of Dumat, foster mother to the founder of the Imperium. A name like that is meant to assure the Venatori they follow in the footsteps of legends. We must prove them wrong.
That's ironic considering my title, the Herald of Andraste, kind of has that similar effect on people. Kind of makes her a bit of a rival, doesn't it? Yeah, probably should get rid of her.
I'm pleased to see my spy master is on top of the matter.
I try. These Venatori have been shadowing a merchant called Vicinius on Calpurnia's orders. They've investigated his finances, surveyed his warehouses. I propose that you meet with Vicinius. Flatter him. Find out what he knows of Calpurnia.
Who is he, anyway?
Vicinius sounds like a Tevinter name.
Born in Tallow, although he claims to be from Virantium. He sells rare oils and amber, and prefers red wine to white.
What side of the bed does he sleep on?
He's unremarkable. I cannot think why Calpurnia would care.
What if Vicinius is as much in the dark as we are?
It never hurts to eliminate an avenue of inquiry. And we should tread lightly with the Venatori. They have contacts and spies, just as we do. The sooner you speak with Vicinius, the better.
We should warn Vicinius that the Venatori cultists are sniffing around.
You'd earn his trust. I'll make arrangements for you to visit his summer home in Valrayo. Hopefully, your attention should be enough to pique his interest. We'll have Calpurnia's secrets yet.
Yeah, well. Yeah, she does kind of seem like a rival. It's supposed to be, her name's supposed to inspire something from Tevinter Legends, and my title is supposed to inspire from Chantry Legends. How's that for dramatic irony? Yeah, I'm sorry that I have not been able to speak in videos, or maybe it's better that I don't, but you know, I planned on getting videos out where I was actually able to talk earlier, but for some reason my mic just wasn't working for previous episodes, so I actually had to cut some videos from my lineup for that particular reason, because otherwise it just looks absolutely stupid and a complete mess. No more than I usually look in a video trying to talk while I'm trying to talk. But practice makes perfect. We'll work on that. Yeah, as you no doubt noticed, I got a pretty slick friggin' armor. It's like my favorite armor piece. It's actually based off of one of the, I think it's the first, no, it's not the first Inquisitor, it's like one of the earliest Inquisitors. Alright, let's see what this information this guy knows about Venatori. Whoa.
What happened here?
Where's the merchant we were supposed to be meeting?
Sager, cancel that order for more field workers. Get me scribes. Library slaves, the smartest you can find. They have to be able to read and write. Former runaways are fine, so as long as they were clever about it. This Venatori leader, Calpurnia, is paying a fortune for our best and brightest stock, delivered to her personally. Don't ask me why. One thing, don't send any with brands or whip marks. We had a couple brand slaves in the last shipment. Her people sent the couriers back with burns on their faces. Ugh. They said Calpurnia doesn't take kindly to damaged stock. Strange tick for a magister, but her gold's good enough. Sinius. Huh.
It seems Vicinius angered Calpurnia by sending her mistreated slaves.
Really? Most Intervinter wouldn't bother to care.
She was paying a fortune for literate slaves.
Literate.
A horde of these Venatories not enough? Something's up. That sounds like recruiting to me.
Wonder if there's anything else. Ooh. Shipment. 14 healthy males. Elf. 3 literate former scribes and bookkeepers set aside for C. 5 healthy males. Human. Deduct 20 for one for missing hand. 10 healthy females. Elf. 7 healthy females. Human. 2 literate set aside for C. 250 sovereigns paid in full, plus 150 sovereigns down payment for the next month's shipment. Reserve more for next time. Lots of demand.
An invoice for a shipment of slaves.
Vicinius was selling more than rose oil then.
Uh-oh. Venatori. Oh, this guy's actually tough. Come on. And he's dead. Uh-oh. Oh, there are more in there. Oh dear, this could be a problem. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Whoa. Vicinius's remains.
That must have been Vicinius.
Ew.
It seems the Venatori tired of following him.
Let's look around.
Yeah, maybe there's something they left behind. Oh.
Shattered crystal. Let's find the pieces. Here's another one. The crystal's whole again, but hold on.
Lady Calpurnia, I had no intention.
I warned you of consequences should the slaves you bring me suffer in your care. Venatori, show him my displeasure.
No! Wait! Wait!
Ooh.
That's a dwarven memory crystal. The Shaper used them to store memories. Don't ask me how.
Dagna might know what to make of it.
Yeah. Our little Arcanists back at Skyhold. Dwarf knowledge along with magic knowledge. Yeah, that sounds like a good fit. Yeah, I'm with Dorian. It's pretty unusual for a Deventer to be, well, at least for someone of Calpurnia's position, for her to actually care about slaves being mistreated. It is unusual. You gotta be missing something. God, these loading screens, why? Also, these. It's nice that you can be able to read these, but there is one problem with that. yeah, you couldn't be able to read barely one of them. The only thing you could possibly read is one of those green card tips, which is nice, but unfortunately you can't read the rest of those other ones. You have absolutely no time to read them. I mean, maybe if they actually filled the entire loading screen like that. See, and even then I probably could have at least like finished half of one. So yeah, those loading screens have still not been fixed, and they're done with Inquisition. So they left this game without fixing that. That's sad. Anyway,
Your trip to the merchant's home yielded results. Before she became leader of the Venatori, Calpurnia was a slave from Minrathous. Even slaves with magic are treated unkindly in Tevinter. If Corypheus freed her, no wonder she follows him.
yeah, that is somewhat sympathetic.
Her old life must have been harsh, if Corypheus seemed a better master.
Perhaps. Calpurnia has freed every slave she's purchased. Vicinius tracked his shipments. My agents will investigate. This may lead us to Calpurnia's lair. In the meantime, speak to Dagna. The crystal you found on Vicinius fascinates her.
Frankly, what doesn't fascinate Dagna at this point? Except boring things.
request Harriet made. I will take it.
Your badge. This is an amazing find, Inquisitor. The Shaperid in Orzammar had something like it.
Greetings to you too, Dagna.
They preserve voices, or a likeness, memories, you know? You don't know. Doesn't matter. The Venatori cracked it, but here...
Don't like she assumes that I don't know.
These documents you found, Inquisitor. I've made interesting
Oh. Uh-oh.
discoveries.
Under fear, demon.
But the power will draw them unless you have wards against possession.
Once you have become the vessel, demons will be beneath your concern. Prepare as I have directed.
I shall, Elder One.
Whoa.
Sod it. Oh, sorry. The crystal couldn't take anymore. Wasn't meant for this.
That looked like Corypheus and Calpurnia.
It was a memory stored in the crystal.
No, that was vital information. Did you see Calpurnia's expression? Their alliance may be less than harmonious.
Corypheus said Calpurnia was going to be a vessel. A vessel for what?
They spoke of power and demons. But Calpurnia is already a magister. Corypheus must have some other plan.
The crystal showed us Calpurnia hasn't bought into Corypheus's myth just yet.
Well, I'm no shaper, but I might be able to get it to remember new sounds.
Really? If we hid it among Calpurnia's belongings, imagine what we could learn.
Huh. I can split it and keep half here. We could hear her speaking right then. It's not how they're supposed to work, and it'll probably break. As I said, I'm no shaper.
Inquisitor, Calpurnia's Venatori have been digging up elven ruins. Tracking them might lead us to her. If this crystal were placed in a lair, I cannot overstate the value of what we might learn.
Why not just attack her? But I feel like we could just go around her back. Sounds fair.
It seems only fitting to turn Calpurnia's tools against her.
Right.
If there's a rift growing between Corypheus and Calpurnia, we must exploit it.
I'll have the crystal ready soon. I think. Let me find the Quicksilver.
Classic strategy. Divide and conquer. I like it. But that is probably where we're going to have to wrap it up just for now. But don't worry, we'll be back. This is Brothers on Consoles Hiccup, signing off.